Have you ever heard a tale that is so confusing and enigmatic that, even after decades, people are still troubled by it? Today, we delve deep into one such story, the tragic, unresolved case of JonBenet Ramsey, a case that not only gripped a nation, but also left a permanent question mark in the annals of criminal history. JonBenet Ramsey, a 6-year-old beauty queen, was found dead in her family's Boulder, Colorado, home on December 26, 1996. Her death, ruled a homicide, sparked an investigation filled with twists, turns, and controversies that remain unresolved to this day. But how did this tragedy unfold? And why, after all these years, are we still searching for answers? It began on a cold winter morning. Patsy Ramsey, JonBenet's mother, found a lengthy ransom note demanding $118,000 for her daughter's safe return. Yet, just hours later, JonBenet's body was discovered in the basement of their home. She had been strangled and suffered a severe blow to her head. A community, and soon the world, would reel in shock from the brutality of the crime against such a young, innocent life. The Boulder Police Department, unaccustomed to dealing with such high-profile cases, faced criticism for their handling of the crime scene and initial investigation. The Ramsey family themselves came under intense criticism and public controversy, as did the theories about a robber. Experts and armchair detectives alike have proposed countless theories: a thief hiding in the house, a random kidnapping gone wrong, or a family member's accidental harm covered up in a panic. Yet each theory seems to beget only more mystery and more complexity. Still, 25 years later, no charges have been filed. In October 1999, a grand jury investigation concluded without issuing any indictments, but did accuse John and Patsy Ramsey of unlawfully, knowingly, recklessly, and feloniously permitting a child to be unreasonably placed in a situation which posed a threat of injury to the child's life or health. As the years passed, advancements in forensic technology brought new hope to the case. DNA evidence, initially a cornerstone of the investigation, led to more questions than answers. In 2008, then Boulder County District Attorney Mary Lacey declared the Ramseys, after DNA testing of JonBenet's pajamas matched that of an unknown man. "We do not consider your immediate family, including you, your wife Patsy, and your son, Burke, to be under any suspicion in the commission of this crime," she wrote in a letter to John Ramsey. Let's pause for a moment here. If you're captivated by this tale and wish to dive deeper into mysteries, true crime, and unsolved cases, consider subscribing to our channel. Join us as we explore the unexplained, the unsolved, and the mysterious stories of our time. Over the years, the media fascination and public intrigue surrounding JonBenet's case have not waned. Documentaries, books, and countless articles attempt to piece together this complex puzzle. Yet, the question remains, who killed JonBenet Ramsey? Though the case remains open at the Boulder Police Department, JonBenet's murder is one of the most famous unsolved true crime mysteries in American history. Paula Woodward, a journalist who reported on the JonBenet Ramsey case and wrote a book called Unsolved. The JonBenet Ramsey murder 25 years later mentions that the way news is shown on TV all the time played a big part in making the story more shocking than it might have been otherwise. She points out that people became really interested in the unusual and fancy world of kids' beauty pageants because of how much attention the case got. This was a kind of unexpected result of the huge amount of news coverage, as Time magazine explained back on January 20, 1997. Part of what draws people to news stories are the visual elements, and I think the cache of photographs of JonBenet added to the visual appeal of the story, adds Danielle Slakoff, assistant professor of criminal justice at Sacramento State University in California. For example, the photo of JonBenet with ringlets in her hair and a crown of baby's breath flowers continues to be used when discussing her case, even 25 years on. When people see that photograph, they know it's JonBenet. As we reach the present day, the Boulder Police Department continues to hold the JonBenet Ramsey case open and active. hopeful that one day they can provide answers to a grieving family and a troubled public. But for now, the story of JonBenet Ramsey remains one of the most haunting, unresolved mysteries in American history. Thank you for joining us on this solemn journey through one of the most heartbreaking chapters in true crime. Until next time, stay curious, keep questioning, and never forget the stories that history leaves behind.